Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
That has not gone well. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nice control. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Can he finish? Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Dink through, and this is Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Ferdinand. Neymar. Now it's Rooney. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Now it's Platini. Picked out brilliantly. Played in, oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rooney plays it short. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And here's Platini. Nicely weighted ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nice touch. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Platini. Engages and forces him off the ball. Goes looking wide. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar going full tilt down the left. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi. Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new... It's Iniesta! Baresi. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pull it. And it's Michel Platini. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Chance, surely! That's very neat. And they've got a throw.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Platini! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, easy pickings there. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we'd like
Would
to
you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And now the breakaway. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Now it's Hullet. He can run onto that. And this is Rooney. And he's away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still...
And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Vitinha gets it clear. Could be danger here. He's gone for goal! off an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri, played out wide. Bullet, played out to the right.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it out wide. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yaya Toure. Casillas sends that a long way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played back in. Saliba. Nesta. Iniesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here. Driving forward. Look at the space here. He's away. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Rooney ready to try one.
Platini.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Number 25, Maicon. Number 10, Gullit.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 22,
Now, can they get him away?
And
this is Messi.
Maldini. Number 3,
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Rivaldo! Rivaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
2 added minutes has been
Nuno
indicated.
Mendes, looking to play him in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's heaved it away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Davids. He's in a great position here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. And he's only too happy to take that back. Davids. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Defending here is really tight. Vitinha has got himself a free kick. Yaya Toure. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Driving on and making good header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Costa Curta. So we're still where we started right now. Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really shapes to shoot? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Neymar. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Luis Suarez goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the throw. Over to the other side. Sané. Out again for a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! Great effort, but no way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Sané. Davids. And this is Ibrahimovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time getting close now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to play it through, and this is Neymar. He has found the way through. Cross needs to be good. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior
has been indicated.
Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Baresi. And it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Has a look and plays it forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cafu. Sané. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. Cannavaro. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cafu. And it's Davids. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. He's found a way through. He gets big. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baresi.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
514.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davids.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Oh, Luis Suarez is on. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one. Stood up well to him there. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gattuso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been played through. And they win it back again. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Suarez. Number 14.
And here's Messi.
Coming on
Cross
the
is
field.
blocked, and that's a
Number
corner.
9, Pele. Number 15.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. It'll be a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi gets into a good position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Done delicately. Ibrahimovic picks it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Vitinha takes control. Vitinha! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And it's Davids.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho gets it away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Ibrahimovic. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be...
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, it's come loose. And that has been clubbed away, taken back almost at once. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely shaped ball, dink through. Now there's a fine ball, shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Haaland. Now it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Vieira. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodri. This is promising. Haaland. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Probing pass. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? So we're still where we started right now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm. Now it's Haaland. Iniesta. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And that was very necessary. Iniesta. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Marquinhos. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. Here's Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, he's got space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always...
Rooney! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. "15 minutes till half-time. And here's Dembele. Lahm. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. And this is Iniesta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Beckham. Here's Haaland. Oh, good ball! And it's Rodri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. That's going up front in a hurry. He's got away. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cafu. Cafu. Rooney. Toure is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Haaland. Rooney. Played out wide. Cafu. Out of play for a throw. Cafu tries making a foray down the right.
Added time.
Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Threads one in. Messi. That's very neat. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Neymar. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And now they can spring out of defence. Rooney. It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rooney. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played into space. That is good alertness. Lahm. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... And a chance! Beckham. Rooney, always looking for that half a chance. Rodri. Manchester United finding their passes. And this is Luis Suarez. Lam. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Rodri. Cafu. And the return pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Delivers with whip. And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Out towards the flank. Rodri.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's being shifted off it. And now the breakaway. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great position.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
1 minute added time.
Cafu plays it in. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.